We will read as much as possible today of the piece Pulcinella. Start with the overture. So far we had 2 rehearsals. It has been, of course, very focused, concentrated, but also with a good degree of calmness. We have been not only rehearsing details, especially yesterday in the very first rehearsal. The second rehearsal, I thought it was important to play longer sections. It gets the material in our system. The way you experience things on stage is very different than when you are just sitting down, listening carefully to details.
Tell me, Jacob, how many channels do we have now?
We are recording 61 and listening to 63.
Quite a lot of data. There are a lot of mics, which we will probably not always have in the mix. We have a basic sound of what's happening in the whole, and then we can, with the spot mics, we call it spot mics, just feature some of the voices so we have the perfect balance in the end. We're recording it in 3 different computers to be very sure that we have everything that we have both concerts.
It's very good.
The first couple of days felt a little crazy.
It's something I've been looking forward to all year.
A little bit nervous, but excited.
There's so many tempo changes. There's so many moods.
It takes us 3 notes to be really together. So many technical details, so many, but basically we want a live performance, fresh, with ideas, which is energetic, which is intimate. We just want to make music the best we can.
We usually play like a suite of the ballet, but this is like, wow, with singers, really incredible.
I was impressed immediately with Gustavo's clear, thorough preparation for this piece. Gustavo's created a really open and permissive environment for everybody.
There's really nothing better than coming to work with people who are there to work and enjoy their time as well, and to make beautiful music.
He's very keen to make it authentic, but not dogmatically so.
To get to know the original music by Stravinsky, it's a completely different experience.
I really trust Gustavo for this. He loves it. It's his kind of music.
This is my first time playing the full Pulcinella. Really famous horn excerpts for first, second horn, the full section. It's very gratifying to finally get to do that.
It requires a lot of preparation.
We work really hard.
We got this.
Horns, are you tired of playing these 2 bars? Not at all. Okay. Can you still do it? And the ending, flute, bassoon, let's start after 147, 4 bars. Yeah, but the idea is understood. Let's play then in context from beginning of the coda.
If you asked me my top composers, Stravinsky was like the first one. I think I remember in music school you have to take history, and we got through all of the Romantic era, and then all of a sudden we were hearing Bartók and Stravinsky. Be on a program with Stravinsky, amazing. To be recorded on a CD with Stravinsky, I couldn't have predicted that. Gustavo's very thorough and very detail-oriented. I really appreciate that. I can conceive of a piece and put down many directions, and you could follow those directions, I guess, to the T. But then if somebody hears, oh, well, I'm feeling a little that this could be brought out a little bit more, or maybe it shouldn't go as fast there. And that's where you get the real musicianship.
We had been talking about the piece before and messaging, and I was asking a couple of details, but I thought, you know what I'm going to do with the piece? What I'm going to do is not asking her too many questions. I'm just going to translate my ideas in the music making without talking too much to her. Basically present with music making what I see, what I feel, and if she doesn't like it, she will tell me. She will react. Because trombone, you can hear trombone. You do, but you don't hear the horns. So I think that should be more.
You know, the fact that someone champions your music is very flattering, and it validates, right? Because I think there's a lot of doubt in this particular job that I do. We all find out together.
When I think of Pulcinella, I think of just sheer beauty. The music is not always sort of outrageously big and expansive, like, say, Rite of Spring or Firebird, other ballet pieces that we associate with Stravinsky. This one is very carefully balanced.
You get both the old and the new, not only in the music, but also in the style of the work. The Commedia dell'arte, of course, is something from the medieval, early 17th or even 16th century.
Everything that I love about orchestral music, I find in this piece.
One of the songs, or if you want to call it an aria, is a direct take from Parisotti's Se tu m'ami. As a classical singer, it is one of the songs that we learned first. I think, in fact, that might have been the song that I learned for my pre-screening tapes to get into college. It's like learning, sort of like learning Happy Birthday. You almost don't remember when you learned it, but it's a part of your repertoire, so to speak.
Because I remember so good, like when we were going to start, and I saw your eyes, and the concentration is, yeah, I know, what can I do? Me too, I also scared. Yeah, was great. So here there is material for Orchestra. So let's okay. Thank you.
The week's been great. These recording weeks are always super fun.
In a great way, it's been kind of stressful, you know, because it raises the excitement and everybody's super focused.
It's exciting and also nerve-wracking at the same time because the orchestra has to be on and perfect at that moment.
There's an energy that only happens during performance.
You learn so much about yourself and about your colleagues, and it really makes such a huge difference.
The connections between the players on stage, you know, you can't plan for it. We're always, of course, excited for every performance, but this one, of course, feels a little bit special, a little bit more exciting because of the added pressure of the microphones.
Yeah, the pressure is there for everyone, and doesn't matter if you're a section player or a principal.
I'm really looking forward to the second movement of the Divertimento, the Fairy's Kiss, just because there's some really fun horn moments in there that I've always wanted to play, and this is the first chance I've ever had to actually play the thing. So
when it's being recorded and it's going to be there for the world to hear for decades, centuries, whatever, you want it to be good.
This Stravinsky piece that was actually totally new to me.
I always feel like we learn the pieces better when we're recording them. We really get into the weeds on scrubbing every little detail just pristinely clean.
The harp actually only comes in at the very end of the third movement and in the fourth movement. So I'm sitting there patiently and just enjoying what I'm hearing around me.
Everybody's got their ears open, their eyes peeled for something special to happen. Everybody just really wanting to play their best and represent the orchestra the best they can.
Really looking forward to tonight because now we get to play. Now we just get to let it all go and just play.